Big national story we're tracking. Milton has downgraded to a Category 4 hurricane as it heads toward Florida's west coast.
While it's expected to weaken to a possible Category 3 storm upon landfall, officials say that the effects could still be deadly and destructive. Connor Hansen joins us live now from Tampa, Florida with the latest on Hurricane Milton. Good morning to you.
As its center moves within 200 miles.
Melvin, good morning. As you mentioned, even with that hurricane downgrading to a Category 4, possibly a Category 3, experts are warning do not downplay this extremely dangerous hurricane because that storm surge is already on its way, and so will the extreme winds. For a wide swath of Florida, you can see the waterfront here behind me. Some areas could hit a 15-foot storm surge. That means where I'm standing could go underwater.
We've got a big one coming.
Hurricane Milton is barreling towards the west coast of Florida. The powerful storm could make landfall either late Wednesday or early Thursday, possibly striking the region between Tampa Bay and Fort Myers.
There's going to be impacts far beyond wherever the eye of the storm is.
Officials say this could be a once-in-a-century storm, expected to bring intense winds and life-threatening storm surge that could reach 15 feet in some areas.
We've got buildings that are over 100 years old. They've never seen this kind of wind.
Businesses across mandatory evacuation zones have already shuttered. Walt Disney World, Universal Orlando, and SeaWorld are closing Wednesday. Long lines of traffic are now the theme on highways and outside gas stations as people continue to flee, but pumps are running dry.
I mean, this thing petrifies me.
Major Florida airports have also suspended commercial travel. Those who got on last-minute flights out Tuesday are counting their blessings.
I'm lucky that I got on this flight.
And just 2 weeks after Hurricane Helene caused widespread destruction, there's a rush to clear debris left over from that storm to prevent it from flying.
And around 6 million people who live along Florida's Gulf Coast had been ordered to evacuate, officials hoping they would have left yesterday. Jen, Melvin.
Connor, what have you been experiencing in terms of the way people are preparing? I know that they're boarding up their homes. They've likely, hopefully, evacuated in those zones. And then the gas lines, too. I know of a number of gas stations. I think 1,000 gas stations have completely run out.
That's true. There was a huge rush on those gas stations as millions of people tried to get out of this region. But we are hearing the Florida Highway Patrol is actually going to be escorting fuel trucks into this area to those gas stations along those busy evacuation routes. So hopefully that'll help after the storm passes when people badly need that gas.
Mm-hmm. All right, Connor.